Good morning, modeling folks. This is my very first YouTube video, and we are working on a different type of model today. What we have here is the faithful office chair. Yep, my old one liked to put me flat on my back when it broke, so I had to go out and get a new one. So I'm going to put this puppy together, and we'll get back to you in just a little bit. Okay folks, this is Henry here at Mid-Century Model Works, and we have the chair complete. And trust me, you didn't want to see that on camera. A fat guy trying to roll around putting this thing together, huffing and puffing. Yep, you could have called me HR Huff and Puff, because when it comes to air, I can't get enough. Alright folks, let's take a quick look at the shop here, or the hobby station. I call it my fortress of solitude. Over here got some stash stuff, storage. You have to kind of excuse the mess. This place isn't quite finished being insulated and paneled, and my wife made these curtains. See, we got the Mustang, got the Barracuda, the Buick. Alright, she did a good job on making my curtains. Alright, so we are looking at 60 degrees in here. And let's see, over here we have the dehydrator with got my truck parts drying. And right here is a stash from the Hope It Don't Snow show. And this is my desk where I do all my work. Got Mr. Barney Fife over there. I keep all my supplies. And this is works in progress. Right now I'm working on the Firestone truck and the Munster coach. And this right here is a childhood build from way back in the day. I've managed to hang on to it without blowing it up or putting M80s in it. It could use a little touching up, but you might recognize it. It's been re-released under the American flag build. Mr. Throttle Power, he just did a build on that thing not too long ago. So, and over here to the right hand side, we got more storage stuff. Got my CA glues, my squares, Model Master paints, all my little bits and pieces, all my little testers paints. Over here I got some embossing powder, which I'm fixing to do on the Munster coach there. And keep all pins and needles and embossing powder, all this kind of stuff. And let's see, on down this way we got my toolboxes. Over here's the wall of styrene for those little bitty pieces that you need to make every now and then. And this is stash. I haven't got my shelves put up yet, so y'all have to kind of look over this mess. This box is all model kits. I got two more up here. And these are builds. And this little puppy right here, I'm sad to say, I was going to take it to the Hope It Don't Snow show, and it took a tumble off the table. So I just bagged it up. I'll put it back together later. And then here, these are all my Ford and Chrysler builds. So, and then this is just my regular old toolbox for everyday stuff. Then as we come down through here, got my paint storage. So I'll keep all my paints and stuff. And then this is my paint booth. The air compressor, my 2 brushes, and I got my truck over here. I'm having to do a little more body work on it. I discovered a couple of scratches, so I took it on down. Can't be having no scratches or gouges. So I'm gonna redo that. Get up there. Okay. These are all my little paint stands and whatnot. And this is all my painting supplies, bottles, all that good stuff. Keep my airbrush stuff in there. Airbrush stuff. You know, bits and pieces, odds and ends. These are all my craft paints. And that about does it for the Fortress of Solitude. But I did want to show you something on this build that it just caught my eye not too long ago. As I'm sitting down here doing these 2 kits. Alright. Both of these are 1/25th scale. And these both run Ford engines. But look at this right here on the Munster coach. Look at the size of that block. That thing looks like a little V6. See that? There's no way that's 25th scale. But since this is just going to be a shelf model, you know, I'm building it for my wife. She likes the Munsters and all this good stuff. All our TV shows and stuff, we get into that. I like all that stuff. That's from the vintage era, mid-century. And speaking of mid-century, let's get into my stash haul from the Hope It Don't Snow show. Alright, I found this little puppy right here in a tin box. It's got the Dragula and the Munster coach. Now what I'll probably end up doing is doing another version of this, but I'm going to change all of that. So we'll just set him to the side. And got the old Barracuda, 71 Barracuda. I just had one of these in the show, and this is what I wanted to point out here. Oh, sorry. I had to buy this kit at the show in order to make a quick repair, because the one I had was in a clear container and been sitting on a shelf for quite a while. And if you can see this is what happened. All the chrome has started to peel away. See that? And nothing's been applied to it. It's just time. Over time. I don't know if it was humidity or what. Then I found this little puppy. Ah, yes. This is it's not the actual car, but it's going to be turned into the Pontiac GTO from Dazed and Confused, the Judge. So I'll find another hood for it and another wing back there. The wing is wrong, but I think I can steal that from a Buick, 71 Buick. So I think that'll fit. Then I got this puppy right here. I got the Plymouth. Oh. Oh yeah, the Roadrunner. Who doesn't like a Roadrunner? Man, these things are just awesome looking. Back in the day, man, woo! You were sure enough in some high cotton. Alrighty. Then I'm found this little sucker. My buddy Mark Batson just did a awesome build of one of these, where he did a nice little airbrush theme. Which I'm really not that great at airbrushing. I'm learning. I'm trying. So there's some things I like about it, some things I don't. Anyway, that was a nice little haul there. Now this, I found this at the very end, stuck under a table. Huh? How many of these do you see? And it is all complete. I don't know if I'll build it. I'll probably just hang on to it and keep it. And then this, I had this as a child, and this got a couple extra goodies in it, a couple extra bodies and whatnot, so I come out pretty good on this one. And this is the old one. It's not the re-release. It's the old one. And that about does it for my haul. So folks, I'm brand new to this YouTube thing. I'm still learning, so y'all have patience with me, and if you like what you see, hit the sub. And I'm gonna get some coaching from other folks as I go. So like I said, I'm no computer guru. I'm just mainly here to help kids learn how to build models. So I'm not going to get into nothing wild and elaborate. Maybe once in a while, just to show some people how I can do things. But most of the time it's going to be trying to help kids. I mean, because we all start sometime, and we don't know everything. And there was a ton of people that helped me when I started, and if I can give back, that's what I'm here to do. So y'all, I appreciate it. I love this hobby. Let's keep the hobby going. God bless y'all. Take care.